Hi everyone, I'm Ranger Liz and I'm talking to you from Chau Ram County Park. I'm standing here in front of our beautiful waterfall, Ramsey Falls. Today we're going to be talking about some geology of upstate South Carolina, and this waterfall is a wonderful example to illustrate how the rocks shape and change and form over time. So let's take a closer look and we'll get you up close and personal with some of the rocks and minerals that form our upstate. Here in front of me, I have the four most common minerals that make up rocks and soil here in the upstate. So starting here, we have mica, feldspar, amphibole, and quartz. The three minerals that I have here, the mica, quartz, and feldspar, are the building block of granite. So these three minerals will combine under great heat and pressure to form granite. The color of the granite is also determined by whatever other trace minerals and things might be found in there. So that particular one has kind of a pinkish hue. So granite is considered an igneous rock because its formation is volcanic in nature. So deep in the earth, it will form as these three minerals combine. After the granite is formed, it can undergo an additional formation, which will turn it into the rock that we have that forms our waterfall in much of the upstate, which is called granitic gneiss. So under more heat and more pressure, the granite will actually liquefy and the individual components will rearrange to form granitic gneiss. So this stone here is made of the same components as the granite, except they've all been rearranged, turning it into a metamorphic rock. If you take a closer look at this gneiss, you can tell that instead of the evenly distributed colors and minerals you have here, instead it takes on kind of a banded pattern. That's one of the key ways you can identify this particular rock. I'm standing now in front of the boulders that are just to the side of Ramsey Falls. So these boulders are a really amazing example of how weathering and erosion expose the rocks that have been deep beneath the Earth's surface. Let's take a closer look at these. So there are three main terms that I'd like you guys to learn: weathering, erosion, and deposition. So weathering is the actual process of how stone is broken down into smaller pieces. Erosion is how those pieces are actually being moved. And deposition is basically where those pieces have been moved to. Most likely, at one time, these boulders were all part of one continuous giant rock. However, after countless millennia of weathering, at some point they sheared apart and settled. As the edges became more and more eroded, any cracks between them became further and further apart. I'm standing here in this channel that's formed between these boulders. So this channel has been eroded away. So that means that wind and water have carried away sediments that are softer than the rock that's currently exposed. These types of rocks were formed inside a volcano that basically never erupted. And since it never erupted, the magma that was inside it cooled and took on the properties of granite. And in this case, that granite transformed yet again through lots and lots of heat and pressure to become granitic gneiss. So this granitic gneiss is a very hard sort of rock. And anything else around it, such as the top of the mountain that it used to be inside of, was softer. So as years and years of wind and rain and Ramsey Creek flowing by would slowly carve away at that mountain, until what we're left is the heart of the mountain. That is the bedrock and this granitic gneiss here that I'm standing in front of and between. I'm close enough now for you to see and definitely hear the water that's pouring down behind me. This water is one of the primary shaping forces that has changed how the rock and how the landscape in this area around the waterfall looks. Ramsey Creek may not be a very large creek, but over time the effects of this water has managed to weather down the rock, breaking it down into sediment and carrying it further downstream. Thanks to the transformative powers of erosion, Oconee County is home to stunning overlooks and hundreds of beautiful waterfalls like this one. I hope you've enjoyed learning about the geology of Chau Ram and Ramsey Falls. If you have any topics you would like our rangers to cover, leave your ideas in the comments. We look forward to sharing more with you.